What lesson did you have to relearn? Bullying this team works. And how did you relearn it? Because the two people that I dunked on hardest yesterday hit home runs. And how are we going to apply it in the future? Be meaner to this team so they actually win games. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 7 of the regular season where the Astros win 5-2. They have scored 5 runs. They've scored more than 3. They are out of the basement of 3 runs. They can actually do it. Like, Brennan Rodgers equaled the RBI total in this game that they had as their season high as a team. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's only game 7. We're just gonna ignore that statistic. We're gonna move right on. The Astros, right? They win 5-2. That's a good thing. But they were trailing in this game 2-0. That's not a good thing. First inning was a little bit rough for Hunter Brown. He gives up a couple of runs, but the positive of it, neither of them were hard hit balls. They were just a ground out that brings one home and an unfortunate base hit. That's not the best. That's not what you're looking for. But it wasn't too bad. Like, all said and done, it wasn't like he was getting lit up in that inning. And Hunter Brown actually, for my money, pitched the best game of the season for the Astros to this point. And I understand that Fromber went 7 innings of shutout ball in game 1. But this was just such a complete dominant game from Hunter Brown after that first inning. I have no qualms saying this is the best game. Finishes the day, 6 innings of work, 2 runs given up. Both of them were in that first inning. One of them wasn't out even. 8 strikeouts, no walks, no home runs. Again, the pair of runs isn't great. Only 2 hard hit balls all afternoon for Hunter Brown. He pitched really, really, really freaking well, and he deserves a lot of credit. The entire bullpen, the entire pitching staff deserves credit for this, because Brian King comes in, 6 pitches, dusts off the 7th inning. You go on. Brian Abreu picks up a pair of strikeouts. Only takes him 17 pitches to get through the 8th. Gives up 1 hard hit ball, but hey, it's a hard hit out. And Josh Hader picks up a save, and he gets a strikeout without even giving up base runners. Like, it was a miracle. He just simply pitched well. Like, what you know about that? Now, the offense, heavily driven by the middle of the lineup. 4, 5, 6, and 7 hitters did pretty much everything. Outside of them, you had a Mauricio Dubon double, pardon me. How could I be mistaken? A Mauricio Dubon hit, and that was it. Everything else came from Christian Walker, Jeremy Pena, Victor Carantini, and Brendan Rodgers. And you get Walker and Pena going back-to-back with home runs. Again, right after I dunk on them and dunk on their OPSs yesterday, it's like they just said, oh, hey, Wes, got something for your ass. And both of them were magnificent in this game. Christian Walker had a pair of runs scored, a pair of base hits. One of them, obviously, was the home run. He had a couple of hard hit balls. He had a really, really, really nice afternoon. Jeremy Pena only had the 1 hit and 1 RBI with the home run, but he had 4 hard hit balls, dude. He was seeing the ball really, really well up in Minnesota. Brendan Rodgers is also another massive story for it. Picks up 3 RBI in this game along with 3 hits, one of them being an RBI double. He was fantastic. Lost in a lot of that is the fact that Victor Carantini was also great. Picks up a pair of runs scored, pair of base hits. He was magnificent. The middle of the lineup did the majority. They did everything. Like, there's actually not the majority of the heavy lifting. They did everything. Outside of those guys, there were 2 hard hit balls. Which isn't great, but the middle of the lineup did their end of the bargain. They showed up. They were able to get you quite a few hits, quite a few runs, and you dust the Twins in the first game. This was really nice to see. Again, people at the top of the lineup, I'm not particularly concerned about. I have no doubts that Altuve is going to be great, even though he went 0 for 5 today with 5 strikeouts, which somehow still hitting .321, by the way. God, I love Jose Altuve. I'm not particularly concerned about Isaac Paredes. I know it's been not a great start to the season for him. He'll be fine. Get him back to the confines of Minute Maid Park. I don't care. I will call it that. Actually, I wish they could rename it because, you know, the only time they score more than 3 runs is on the road. Can't wait for 2019 World Series and 2023 ALCS Redux this year. It's going to be great, guys. It's coming again. It's going to happen for the third time in MLB history. Anyway, beside the point. And Yordan Alvarez is Yordan Alvarez. Those three do not concern me basically whatsoever. You get to the bottom part of the lineup. Yeah, I'd like to see Cam Smith not have an 0 for 3 day. Yeah, I'd like to see McCormick not come in for one at bat and strike out. And yeah, Mauricio... And Dubon had a hit, so we'll give him credit there. The players that I'm most concerned about, because the good players are going to be the good players, it's the middle of the lineup that could, if they hit at their pay grade or above, make the season, or if they have slumps, break it. In Pena, in Walker. And if you can get some good games out of, like, Brendan Rodgers, who honestly has been pretty solid to start the season. Victor Carantini obviously is your backup, but if you can have in the games where your offensive catcher isn't even playing and you're still getting a lot of production out of that position, would be just really, really nice to see. Overall, middle of the lineup gives you just a lot to be happy about for this game, and the pitching staff gives you everything to be happy about. They were absolutely dominant in this game. And the Astros pick up probably their best win of the season to this point. Obviously, not that it's been too hard. They've only won 3 games. But this just feels so much better than either of the wins against the Mets. And in another just great episode of the scheduling to start the season makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, the Astros don't play tomorrow. They will play Saturday. The Twins are going to send Bailey Ober to the mound, and the Astros are going to send Spencer Arrighetti to the mound, or, as I shall now dub him following his first game, Oragetti. I am aware it's a terrible name. I'm aware it might be cringe. I do not care. I am feeling the juices on him. We're going to roll with that. We're feeling good. I'm feeling good for Saturday. I'm excited to see him pitch again. I'll be here after that game to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.